And the philosophy that he learned was, how can I get it done with what's in the truck?
Yes.
Not, how can I go find and buy the right tool, and how can I, here's the objective, here's what I have, how can I do it, and do it so that it works. And that's the same thing with all of this. You take these skills, all the pieces that you're learning, and it's the logical thinking that's going to be able to teach you to anything you do, that there's a logical step of doing things, and you don't have to do it exactly the same way every time, but if you understand, everything has a process, and everything has a way of getting done. Now, you may do one thing versus another. Instead of saying, I can't do it, this gives you the skill set to say, I'm sure I can do it. That's how Karen and I have built from day one. We had no idea. We had one guy show us one time how to do hard concrete. Once. And we said, okay. And from that, we had, well, if he can do it, we certainly can figure out how to do it. And if he can do it, we can do it. If we can do it, we can find a better way of doing it. And we can use our logical skill set to say, there must be a better way to do things more, do things different, do whatever. So all of these skills, not just home improvement, everything you do, every job you ever hold, every position you're in, you use the same set of skills. Now, maybe it's not physically turning a screw, but instead it's the logic of, here's the objective that I have to get done. There's obviously a set of steps I do. Instead of it being turning a screw, it's turning this knob and do this and whatever it is that has to get done.
I think that's why I enjoy concrete so much, because, I get a quick 5-minute lesson. Well, here's how you do it. I've never made concrete before in my life. And then you realize, okay, this amount of shovels full of concrete goes with this amount of shovels full of sand, and it makes a perfect mix for her. So it's so cool after so many trial and errors that you finally figure out what actually works.
And then you'll feel it. Then you'll be able to tell by sight, by sound, by smell, by whatever. I need a shovel more of this, or I need a little bit of this, or like Rick's technique this year was with the paddle mixer was he would catch it, and based on how he hit his hand, he knew if it was perfect or not, and he could consistently produce 100 of those a day. And same thing that you're doing now is that you can consistently produce that mix that she needs. And then she says, but I need this one instead, and you can logically change up and do it because you've got that skill set and you've got the understanding. And before long, it's all instinct.